Mm, mm. Talks about music. I often. Hey, Paula.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I just got back from home.
Yeah, I talked to Mum earlier. She said you've been at
Yeah.
school. You've been at
Yes.
school. Wow, very busy Saturday for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go, have a glass of water? Because
Of course, Paula. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
take your time, of
Yes,
course.
yes, okay, thank you.
Do you listen to music? I think I listen to music mostly when I'm driving. I think it puts me in such a good mood when I'm like out there on a drive and I play my favorite music. I'm usually into Afro music a lot, hip hop. There will
Oh,
be
yeah, bye.
and my favorite.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
welcome back.
yes. Hi.
Okay, so Mum says you are helping her with teaching at 3 o'clock. Is that right?
Yeah, but I was gonna tell her that I cannot assist her today because I think I should, revise
Okay, all right,
else.
that's fine. All right, well, we will practice for 1 hour anyway.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
all
Okay.
right, good.
Because
Oh, good. By the way, I like your necklace, Paula.
oh, thank you.
What is it? That looks cool.
Oh,
Looks like is it, oh, it's fish.
yes, it's a fish
It's
with an
it's
eye.
you. It's you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Oh, yes.
I remember. I remember. Yeah,
Yes.
I
Mm-hmm.
remember. Okay. So,
Okay.
is there anything you want to ask me? Anything you want to practice in particular?
Um,
Nothing. Hmm. Oh, you saw the essay topic I sent you the other day.
yes, the essay one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you done it yet or not?
Oh, yeah, I haven't done it yet because yesterday I was doing reading and listening.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
was going to do it today and
Okay.
send it back to you.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Up to you, Paula.
Okay.
I know you're very busy with your revision, but that was just to give you. So what? Yeah. What I wanted to say was, is your writing was great. Okay. But of course, it was way too long
Yeah, it was
with
so
other
rough.
essays, and
Yeah,
I was just a little bit concerned the questions that you were answering um, weren't in the normal structure of IELTS questions. That's why I thought maybe they were not genuine. So that's
yeah,
why
I think
I wanted to send you a genuine one.
yeah, I think like most of IELTS essays are,
Mm,
discuss both views or
mm,
do you
mm,
disagree or disagree, right?
mm, mm.
Yeah.
Remember, I was saying a lot of the stuff you see online is not real. Is kind of is fake.
Yeah, yeah,
That some I mean there are thousands of IELTS teachers online,
yeah,
and a lot of them don't know what they're doing, and they just make up questions.
yeah. I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So just be careful that you are answering the
Okay.
correct ones. Now, before we started, I wanted to try just discuss something with
Okay.
you just briefly. Okay.
Okay.
So, reading your essay, it is obvious you have a great vocabulary, Paula. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Better than many native students. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You have a great vocabulary. Your grammar is great. You put it together very well. But um, what you are doing is what is very typical of what a lot of young people do. And that is maybe you feel because you've got all these words and all your vocabulary easily at your fingertips, you have to use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I
and you
understand.
don't, and
Yes.
you don't. It's like I compare it to when I was young. I used to
Yeah.
play music a lot, and one of my friends. Um, he thought about your age. He thought
Mm-hmm.
he was a very good piano player, but he thought the
Yeah.
most important thing was that he could play faster than anyone else.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and so every time he played, he would just say, "Oh, listen to me, everyone! I can play this so much faster than everyone else," and it was very good, but it wasn't music. Okay,
Oh,
all
yeah.
it
Yes.
was just a whole lot of notes that he was playing really, really fast,
Yeah.
and really well, but it wasn't music. He wasn't communicating.
Yes.
Remember, the IELTS test is just a test of communication. You don't have to every sentence have five three-syllable words or something
Yes.
like that into it.
Yeah, I
That
know. No,
yeah,
yes,
that
because like mm, when I was writing it, like the first reason is I spent all 60 minutes to write that,
mm,
and I forgot about the task one part.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
it was
You've only
that
got
long.
40 minutes. That's right.
Yes, I just got 40 minutes. So I think like yeah, it wouldn't be that long and it shouldn't be that long, right?
Mm,
I
yeah,
yeah. It should be
yeah.
about like 250 word to
That's
like
right. A lot less. Yeah,
yes.
250 words. And like I say, you've only got 40 minutes, so you won't have time to write 400 words anyway.
Okay.
Uh, but what I'm trying to say is what you need to concentrate on. You have now all the tools to write a great essay, Paula. Okay,
Yeah.
your
Okay.
tools and your technique are great. Now you just have to know when to use them, and what you are using them for is communicating. Like I
Yeah.
say, this is what you are doing is very common for young people. Once they
Yes.
get good, not just at writing, but at music or anything, they think
Yeah.
they have to show that they are the best just by their
Yeah.
technique, and you don't need to do that. You show you're the best by showing how well, in this case, you can communicate. I'm just
All
going
right.
to spend a minute just showing you one example. I hope this
Okay.
makes sense. Hope this makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Can you see the picture on your screen of the sculpture?
Yes. Yes, I can see.
Okay. Have you ever seen this before, by the way?
No, I haven't.
All right. This is by an artist called Michelangelo. Have you ever heard of Michelangelo?
No, I
Right.
haven't.
Ah, okay. Okay. So Michelangelo is one of the most famous artists in Western history. Okay. He was born about 600 years ago, and he was
Yes.
an absolute genius. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably been no one like him in
Yeah.
Western art ever since, and this is what he could do when he wasn't much older than you. Okay.
Oh, oh,
So
really?
he did this statue, which is now in Rome, by the way. It lives in Rome. Okay.
Yes.
And the statue is called La Pietà in Italian, which means the pity in English, means the pity. And what it shows, the woman is the mother of Jesus. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she's holding Jesus is dead.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what the statue was about. All right.
Yes.
But you can see just looking at the statue, which is
Yes.
carved, which he carved just out of just one block of marble. Okay. Just one
Yes.
block
It's,
of marble. He was able to create this, which looks so lifelike. You almost expect them to start moving.
yes.
Okay, you can see just look at the way he has done the muscles. You can see in the body here, and even like tiny things like the
Yes.
veins in the feet. Just the detail is incredible. All right, and all the folds in her dress, looks so natural. And like I say, he did this when he was not much older than you, and he to show just how clever he was in a way that he could master turning rock into like almost like it was alive. Okay, so
Okay.
this is what he did. All right, okay. So you can see here he is a master of sculpting. Okay,
Yes.
he can do
Okay.
anything. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
65 years later, long time later, 65 years
Yes.
later,
That's
he was
exactly.
in his 80. Okay, this
Mhm.
this this is what he did.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
65 years later. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Um,
Okay.
and he did this um, to try and show this is the emotion of old age. He was of course in his 80s by then. Okay,
Yeah.
and feeling quite sick and old,
Yes.
and he knew he was going to die shortly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So he wanted to show how that felt. Okay, in the
Mhm.
sculpture, and you've already seen the previous sculpture, how great and fantastic his technique was.
Yeah.
But for this sculpture, he knew he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to prove anything.
Yeah.
Everyone knew he was the greatest sculptor who ever lived.
Yes.
So what he was doing with this one is that he was trying to communicate the feeling. Okay, he
Okay.
he he didn't need to show off, for want of a better word, by showing
Mhm.
how well he could do clothes and how well he could show a human figure made of stone. Okay,
Yes.
he's just tried to show this. It looks like it's not finished, but it is. This is how he wanted it to look. Okay, and give the feeling of how you can see how sad and unhappy these figures are and maybe sick. This is what he wanted to show.
So
Okay,
right. So like yeah, it's like the message that you want to convey is
correct.
what
All
matters,
right.
right?
Yes. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to
Yes, I
demonstrate to you.
understand.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So it's not about using all your tools, okay, all
Yeah.
your great words.
Mhm.
I know you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, and of course you can use them if they are appropriate. But
Yes.
in your case, just like Michelangelo, you want to communicate something.
Yes.
So you use the ones that are most appropriate for sending the message that you want to say.
Yes.
Does this make sense?
It makes sense. I understand.
Okay. Okay, good. Like I say, what you are doing, very common for most young people. Okay? You want to
Okay.
show how good you are with words or with music or with anything. Okay? But you don't need to use everything at once. Okay? Sometimes better to concentrate, just
Yes, I understand.
choosing the right words to say
Yes.
the message. Okay, that's all.
Okay. Okay, I know. I got it now. So
Okay, good.
yeah, because like yeah, I do know that I have to use those like big enormous word to fit in all of my essays.
Mm, mm.
Yeah,
Remember, IELTS is different from probably what you do at school. Okay, they are
yeah,
after,
that's what I'm
they are.
saying.
It's a different sort of style they are after.
Yeah.
Okay, and of course, I'm not saying don't use big
Oh,
complicated
yeah,
words
I
if you
know.
can. Of course you can. Of course,
Yes,
but
but not
just
too much, right?
not where you're not to, and just where they are appropriate.
Okay,
Okay.
I
Okay.
understand.
Okay. So the thing about IELTS, as I've said many times, it's all about just showing how well you can communicate in English,
Yes.
not how many long words you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And like I say, I know it's probably different with your school, with your classes at your school, and maybe different for SAT as well.
Yeah.
Might be different. But IELTS is just mainly about how well you can communicate. All right.
Okay.
So you have
I
you have all the tools, Paula. Okay. There's no problem with that. All right.
okay.
You have all the tools. Now you just have to show how well you can use them. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Okay, good. Okay. I hope by the way one day you get to see these sculptures. Michelangelo, that first
Wow,
stat
right?
that
Yeah.
first statue, when I look at it, it still gives me goosebumps, you know.
Goosebumps, yeah.
I still feel really emotional looking at that
Yes.
statue because he is so good, so
Yes.
clever. And I hope one day you can go to Rome and see this for yourself in
Okay.
real life. It's big too. It's big. I don't know how long it took him.
Okay. I just want to get a pen. So,
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, can I have a second?
Of course.
I just want to grab my pen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm back.
You're back. Great.
Yes.
Welcome back. And again, we'll get talking in just a moment. But I just think it's amazing this picture.
Yeah,
To think that he was able to
move
see
it.
this in just a
Yeah.
piece of rock.
Yeah, and
He
it's just like just a marble of rock,
yeah,
just
just
one
a lump
single
of
one.
one simple lump of rock, and he made it into this.
Wow.
And he said at the time, he wrote notes, and he said, I could look at the rock, and all I had to do was let these two figures go free. He said, I could see them.
Wow.
He said, all I had to do was just knock away the bits of rock. In my mind, I could see,
Yeah.
that they just needed to be
You
released.
know, like they have a talent, their special talent with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like I say, I hope you get to see this one day yourself.
Yes, I hope so.
For real. It's in Rome. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So speaking, let's go. Speaking,
Oh,
speaking, speaking. So, what we're going to look at very quickly here, I've got a video for you, of course. I'm very fond
okay.
of videos. All right. We're going to listen to a student who got band 9. Okay.
Okay.
Doing
Okay.
doing part 2. All right. So I'll just share this with
Oh,
you now. Okay. Can you see the students?
I can see the student.
Okay, let's go.
One
I'll make it
nine.
I'll
Yeah.
make it bigger. Okay, so you can see what her question is.
Describe
Uh,
your favorite actor or actress. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's listen to what she does. Like I say, she got a band 9 for this. That's why I'm showing you.
Okay.
Okay.
Actress is Angelina Jolie, and I like their movies so much. They usually star in action films or mystery films, and that's very similar to where I am. Like in my personal life, I love mysterious stuff. I'm like always into like detective theories or mystery books and stuff like that. So I always watch movies as such, and their acting is on point. It's always number one. And I like Angelina Jolie also for her humanitarian work that she does throughout her life. She's been very present with charity work and making sure that a lot of kids are fed in countries which are unfortunate. And I really like that about her. And I also like how fierce she is. And when she presents herself, it's very divine feminine. So I really like that. And I feel like she has that sort of energy where a woman can feel powerful about herself just by looking at her and kind of understanding where she comes from. She doesn't really come from a very mentally stable place, but now at this point in her life, she's a very like strong woman, and she's done it all herself. And Benedict Cumberbatch, I actually watched his TV show, which was called Sherlock, and I am a crazy Sherlock fan. I love mystery, like I said, and detective stories and everything. And him playing that really showed me what kind of an incredible actor he is because I felt like I'm watching Sherlock Holmes from the books. and not an actor on screen. And he's also done a movie that I really love. It's called Doctor Strange. That's my favorite superhero from the Avengers, and he has just done an amazing job in that movie.
So we've been talking about a famous actress and actor.
Okay, so what did you think?
But like she talked about two, different people, right?
She did. Okay,
Um,
so yeah,
and that's okay.
that's okay in this case. Yeah,
Um,
because remember, as long as you are communicating and it is connected to the main subject, all right, close enough. Okay, so the question was
okay.
to choose your favorite actor or actress. She did both. Okay, she did both, but that was okay because it was close enough. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And now you can see, so obviously that gave her easily time to fill up her 2 minutes because
Yeah.
she did talk about two people.
We should
Um,
talk about video, yes.
uh,
But like normally I don't think like we can do that, so I've never thought of that.
so that's just something to, again, keep in the back of your mind.
Yes.
Okay. All right. She talked a little bit, okay, obviously a little bit about both of them. She talked a bit about herself, how she likes mystery and action things
Yes, I
herself.
I, I heard about that.
Okay, so that's how she filled in 10 or so seconds. Okay,
Yes.
she talked in she obviously talked about what Angela Jolie does. Okay, with
Yeah.
her charity work,
Charity
uh,
work,
her
yes.
charity work, and then she talked about the other guy, Benedict Cumberbatch, how that to her, he was the character of
Yes.
Sherlock. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so this is the sort of thing you could do if you get to talk about Harry Potter, for example.
Yes.
Okay, and also it talked about how it made her feel. Okay, that
Yes.
because she likes mystery and that made her feel really good, really excited, and that's why I really enjoyed it. Okay,
Yes. Okay, I'm noting it down.
okay. So we'll just go back to her bullet points. Okay, so she talked about much more than the bullet points that are here.
Yes.
All right. She talked about all of these, okay,
Yes.
but then she also talked about how she feels. She talked about how much she likes mystery,
Yes.
okay, and action movies, okay. And so, again, you could do that as well. And you could say why you like action and mysteries so much. So, what she has done is add to those bullet points.
Yes.
For example, she's added, how do they make me feel? Okay, that
Yes.
kind of thing. Why do I like action mystery movies so much? Talked a bit
Yes.
about that.
Okay.
All right. And you can see, of course, that she used very simple language.
She didn't
Hmm.
use like
Nothing
big
complicated
words. Yeah,
at
she didn't.
all.
Yes.
Hmm. But obviously, I can see why she got a band 9 because she was extremely fluent. She didn't stop talking.
Yeah, she didn't
Um,
stop it and
and also I
was
noticed
really relaxed.
she never even looked at her notes. She just
Yeah.
looked up the whole time. She could just talk. All right.
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to worry about that. Of course, you can look at your notes, Paula. Of course.
Yes.
Of course. But just remember things, any topic you get, you can always talk about your feelings at some stage. Okay. So if you can't think of a story to tell, okay, just talk about how something makes you feel. All right. How does Harry Potter make you feel? How does going on holiday with your parents make you feel? Yeah, kind of thing. How does a particular book make you feel? How does doing your schoolwork make you feel? Okay. Um, these are just ways to help you fill in the 2 minutes. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to do this topic now?
I can do a topic now.
All right. So again, I'll give you 1 minute to prepare,
Okay.
starting from now. Thank you, Paula.
Okay.
Okay, that's 1 minute, Paula.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes,
You
ready.
you have 2 minutes starting from now.
Okay, so I would say that my favorite actor that I have been followed and watching when I was young is Robert Downey Jr. He's a well-known actor for being casted as Iron Man in the Avengers. So the Avengers is like a series that is like an action series, and I've always loved action movies, because I love the visual effects that they produce in the movies, and I've always feel like thrilled and intrigued by the pace of the films, and also the visual effects that they made. So like in the Avengers movie, he was a millionaire, a philanthropist, and also a well-known Avenger. He was like the favorite Avengers of all, all the children in the film and also all the citizens in the city. And of course, I love him because how good he acts and how charming he is in the movies. But he's also like really charming in real life because he is also a philanthropist when it comes to he's what he known for his charity organizations, because he has helped a lot of children, especially children with disabled abilities, and he have also adopted about 3 to 4 of the children so he can raise them by his own, and he is really well known for that. So that's why I think um I really admire him as a figure that I want to, I want him to be my role model in the future.
Oh, 1 minute 59, Paula.
Okay, I think that's
Wow.
okay. Yes,
Wow.
I
Yeah.
think it's
Wow.
okay.
That's really bad. You had 1 second left. What happened?
Yes.
I'm teasing. Okay, Paula, great. Really good. Really good. Okay, the only thing that you could have explained to me more was
Yeah.
what are the Avengers?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I know.
you could have said that. He stars in
Yeah,
a program called The Avengers, which is about what?
yeah,
Okay.
which is about, yeah,
Okay, you
okay.
could easily have
Okay.
just spent another sentence or two saying what
Yes.
are Avengers? What do they do?
Then I will
Okay.
have one more second.
That's right, exactly. So
Yes.
that Paula, that was great. Okay,
Mm,
really good. Okay, your pace was great. Okay,
yeah.
you told me the story of why you like him. Okay, this
Mm,
why you like this particular series. Okay,
yes.
what he does, he's the favorite Avenger of everyone.
Mm,
And then you told me about his philanthropy. Okay,
yes.
and how you really admire him, and yeah, it was all really good, Paula. And then on to his, the children he's adopted.
Yeah.
Okay, so really good. That was much better, Paula.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Hope so.
Yeah, yeah. How did you feel doing that? Was that okay?
Um,
Filling up the 2 minutes, you think?
I think if I was more relaxed, I could have
Mm.
in 2 minutes because
Mm-hmm.
um at some point I sped it really fast
Mm. Mm.
because I was a little bit stressed about it, you know. If I could be
Okay.
more relaxed, I think I could fill up, you know, I could easily fill up 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll do one more of these. I don't want to wear you out, okay, with your
Okay,
test
okay.
tomorrow.
No, it's okay.
But
Yes.
that was good. So this time, like I say, just try relax a little bit. So
Yes, I'll try to relax it.
before you start, just a couple of deep breaths, okay? Just relax, all right? And remember, you are talking to me, all right?
Yes.
Okay, you are talking to Rick, who you know well by now, okay?
Okay.
And so, Rick
Okay.
is my friend. Rick is helping me. Okay,
Yeah.
Rick is not going to tell me off or criticize me.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So just relax and think of it like that, so that you are telling me about what the topic is.
Yes.
So here's another topic for you.
Okay.
Okay, where are we?
Mm,
Here it is. Okay, can you see the topic, Paula,
uh,
or do I need to reshare it? Can you see it or not?
I cannot see it. It's like a blank, you know.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay, I can see it now.
Okay. So, describe a favorite place in your house where you can relax. All
Okay.
right. You will notice, by the way, a lot of the topics are very
Mhm.
similar. You
To
know,
part one.
they will often have topics
Okay.
about your home, topics
Yes.
about movies or something like that, topics
Yes.
about places you would like to visit. These are very common topics. So there's a
Yes.
good chance you might get something like that. All right. Okay, so you have 1 minute to prepare this starting from now. Thank you.
Okay. Ask. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, that is 1 minute. Thank you, Paula. So
Okay.
you have 2 minutes starting from now.
Okay. So there is a place in my house where can always unwind and feel relaxed in is my bedroom. I think everyone can find comfort in their own bedroom, you know, because that can be your personal space when you can spend time alone for yourself. So, I actually live in a comfortable and cozy apartment in the center of the city with my family, including my mom, my sister, and my dad. So, the thing about living um the thing about like my bedroom is I have a really great view that can you can look out to you know a pond, and you can also look out to the street. But I think um the most favorite thing of my bedroom that I really love about is my ceiling. When we first moved here, my sister and I have decorated ourselves all the room. We got to choose the wall color, you know. We get to choose what we want, how we want to set it up, and of course, we wanted to do something special. That's when my sister and I climb up the stairs, and we decorated our ceilings with all the stars that they can shine when you turn off all the lights. And I really love that as a part of my childhood, because growing up I've never feel alone, and I've never be afraid of the dark when it's midnight time and it's time to go to bed. And I think that's also a really memorable experience I had with my sister. And besides that, also I also really like to spend time in my bedroom, doing all just my
Okay,
assignments.
that's 2 minutes, Paula.
Okay,
2 minutes. Okay,
I should have ended there.
you filled up 2 minutes very easily.
Yes.
Okay, how did you feel about that? What do you think?
Um, it's yeah, it's more easier to tell a story or experience that you actually had,
It is, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's more real.
Yeah, it's good. So that was good, Paula. Again, you filled up 2 minutes, no problem. And you talked about what, a little bit about where you live, how you live in a cozy, comfortable apartment in the center of the city, and outside your window you can see a pond. So I, understood. I follow all that. That was great.
Yes.
And then you talked about how you and your sister decorate the bedroom and you put the stars in the ceiling. All great. All great,
Yes.
Paula. All really good. And you filled up 2 minutes. The other thing you could have done with this, of course, you'll notice it says why you feel relaxed at this place, your bedroom.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
could talk about what you do in there to make you feel relaxed.
Yeah,
For
I was going to tell
example,
that. I was going to tell about that after, the story, but then I just
you
don't have any time
you
more.
ran out of time.
Yeah, I
So
ran
yeah,
out of
yeah,
time.
yeah. So of course you could have talked about, well, for
Yeah.
example, you could say, I really like reading in this place because it's
Mm-hmm.
comfortable. I can lie in my bed. I really love reading. And my favorite reading is science fiction books. I like science fiction books because blah 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 blah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you could talk about the books or the computer game or whatever it is that you like doing in your room, okay?
Yeah.
And it's
I can express like
still part of
everything
the
I
topic.
talk about. Yes.
Still part of the topic.
Yes.
Okay, so
It's
so
still about
that
my bedroom, right?
yeah, that's the other way you can fill up that. So you
Yes.
don't have to just talk about, you know, your bedroom, the walls and
Yes.
the ceiling. You can talk about what you do in there, what
Yeah.
which makes you feel so relaxed and at home.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Okay, good. But I mean, you filled up 2 minutes just talking about your
Yes.
bedroom, which is fine.
Yes.
But that is the other approach you could have taken. Okay,
Okay.
talk
Okay, I
about
understand.
what what you do in there that makes you feel relaxed or makes you feel good.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. So I think we should go on now to some part three questions, Paula. Okay,
Okay.
so I think you're doing pretty well at part two. You've got the idea.
Okay.
Okay, you've got the idea. Do you have any more questions about part two for me?
Um, Not for now.
Okay.
Okay.
So, going to go back to the video and see what
Okay.
she does with the part three questions, okay?
Okay.
Seeing she got the band 9.
Yes.
Hang on, I'll just move it along.
What would getting your target
Okay.
changing job in a new country or attending your dream
Emotional connection.
Okay. Okay, can you see her, Paula?
Yes, I can see her.
Okay, good.
It's usually fictional, that I would say, and also comedy. Yeah, there's a lot of comedy that goes on in the films that are coming out now and from India.
Do you think that going to the cinema will be
Very interesting. So that was very short answer,
Yeah, that was
Paula.
really short, like a part one. Yeah,
Yeah, like a part
Yeah.
one. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll ask you the same question. What
Uh,
are the most popular sorts of movies in Vietnam?
I think the most popular type of film in Vietnam maybe K-drama movies. The series. People enjoy to binge watch them like in a night. You can watch 5 episodes in a row. And
Okay, I'll
yeah.
stop you there. Remember, I know nothing about this. Okay, that's why you have to.
Oh, yeah.
What is a K-drama movie?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Okay, I see.
so remember to explain that. So
Mm.
start again. What
Okay.
are the most popular sorts of movies in Vietnam?
I think the most popular type of film in Vietnam is usually, series, especially K-drama movies, which is just Korean drama films. So they're usually about, love lives or about revenge, stories. And people usually enjoy watching those kinds of movies because they can binge watch and they can, watch 5 episodes in a row. I think Vietnamese people enjoy watching films like that.
Okay, good answer. So the only thing you could have added to that, of course, is an example.
Example of a film, yeah.
Yes, yes. So yes,
Yes,
so
okay.
you, I mean, you did well. You answered the question. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you explained it. Okay, why people in Vietnam like watching K dramas. Okay,
Yeah.
so the only thing that you could have done extra was give an example.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
right,
I
just
gave
just
you a
just
name,
name it.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So remember the structure is, and you don't have to do this for every question, of course, because it gets a
Yes.
bit
Okay.
repetitive. But answer the question, explain it, just like you did, and maybe give an example. All right?
Yeah, if possible, right?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
possible. Okay.
I get
Let,
you. Okay.
okay, let's see if she does with this one. Do you think
Okay.
going to the cinema will be as popular in the future?
Okay.
As popular in the future?
I think 50-50. I'm not sure about that, but it looks like people enjoy watching movies at home, and it's not as much exciting as it used to be back then. And I think probably yes, it would be more digitally available at home, and probably, yeah.
Now let's talk about the
Okay,
theater.
again,
How strong a
not a
tradition?
very long
Yeah,
answer.
that's kind of, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
very short.
Oh.
Okay, very short, and I don't think that's fluent particularly, but anyway,
Yeah.
I'll ask you the same question.
Okay.
Do you think going to the cinema or the movies will be as popular in the future as it is today?
Mm, yeah, I'm not really sure about that, but I think that it will stay as it is still is like in the present because the feeling when you go to a cinema is different when you watch it at home. It's a large screen and you can enjoy time with the money that you have spent for it. And of course, if you can watch movies at home, so why do they build cinemas, right? So when you go to the cinemas, the experience that you have is quite exquisite and different from what you can personally do at home. That's why I think it will still be popular for people in the future.
Okay, good. So the only thing I would change with that answer, instead of saying when you go to the cinema, say when I go to the
Oh,
cinema.
I thought
Okay,
that,
took
I cannot be objective. I have to be,
ah
I have to say what
yeah,
people
yeah,
want me.
again, say what you feel. So say yeah, your answer was fine, but I think would be better if you just talked about it from your point of view. For example, when I go to the cinema, I really enjoy, sitting in the dark with the big screen, and of course, in the cinema, the sound is much better than
Yeah,
watching it on my laptop at home. Um, and also because sometimes with an exciting movie you can feel the whole cinema shake, and
yes,
that's really exciting. So I think people
yeah,
at home, they miss that experience, something like
yeah.
so. So how you feel? All right.
But I thought that, like when you write an essay, you cannot, it's forbidden to, use I, we, you have to like you don't have you cannot use personal pronouns.
Sure,
So I thought
sure.
that in part three you also have to do that.
Yes, yeah. Part three, that's better. Okay. Again, remember, you're communicating.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you are perfectly, it's perfectly okay to speak in first person.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and say, yeah, this is how this is what I think. This is how I feel. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is different from being like an objective essay, of course.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, let's see what she does with this one then.
Tradition is it today in your country to go to the theater?
Mostly, I think in out of city areas actually, it's mostly now as an activity that families go to with their kids just to show a play to their kids and to introduce them to this form of culture and activity. I think it's more of that now. Theater is not as much popularized back in India as much as cinema and film and movies are. So I think that is kind of on the back seat. It's not so much as it used to be.
Do you think
Okay, that's interesting. English, actually, she made a few mistakes in that.
Yeah.
Some of her
I
words
think
weren't
like she's
quite correct.
fluent. So,
So
yeah.
yeah, and also interesting that she talked. Here, often theatre and movies are the same. All right, but
Oh,
she decided that theatre, and she still answered the question fine. Theatre means going to see a play. Okay,
yeah.
that's
I
how
know.
that's how she interpreted the question.
Yes.
Okay, so
I thought that theater and cinema is a two different place,
yeah,
right?
that
Yeah.
they can be, but also in some countries, going to the theatre, going to the cinema can mean the same thing. But yeah,
Oh,
but also they can be separate as well.
yeah, okay. So I'll say that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
you could even ask. You could have said, when you say cinema, do you mean going to see the movies or going to see a play? Yeah,
Yeah.
you could
Like
ask.
normally, in our country, it would be like, see a play.
Yeah, okay. Answer it just like that then.
Okay.
Okay. Is going
Mm.
to the theater much of a tradition in Vietnam?
So, like actually in our country, going to theater means that you're going to watch a play. So that is not really popular with people in Vietnam because traditionally, only high class go to theaters to watch plays and to go in such places. And normally people will just go to the movies and watch films or like the upcoming movies or popular movies. So I don't think that theater going to a theater is as popular as it is in Vietnam, you know.
Okay.
I'm
Sounded just a bit
I'm lost there.
confused at the end there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say I don't think going to the theater is popular in Vietnam.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. Just have to say
Okay.
that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And remember again, if you remember her first answer she gave was
Mhm.
very short, only about 10 seconds long. If you can't think of anything to say, don't say
Yeah.
it. Okay. Don't
Oh,
feel don't okay, don't feel under too much pressure, all
okay.
right, that you have to give a long answer if you can't think of anything.
Okay.
Okay? Because
Okay.
they will ask you another question, of course. All
Okay.
right?
Yes, all right.
Yeah. So don't stress. In other
Okay.
words, if you think, oh, actually I can't think of anything much to say about this. So
Yeah.
so just say your two sentences if that's all you can think of, and that's it. Because there is always another question. Okay. All right. So like I say, don't stress. If you can't think of a 30-second answer, don't worry. Wait for
Okay.
the next question. All right. Okay. Um, that was a bit of a boring question. Do you think the theatre should be run as a business or as a public service? That's what
Yeah.
she says.
think that theater should be run as a business or as a public service?
Ooh, I think both. I think it goes hand in hand. So that people can be employed as well at the same time, and it is of a public service at the same time. I think that people do enjoy it, but at the same time, it could be used as an excuse and used as like an opportunity. What I mean to employ people, and because there's a lot of people who would love to do acting, but they can't really make it in the movies. So maybe they could use theater as their hobby. So I think yeah, both can go hand in hand.
In some
Okay. All right. So again, what she did was she kind of didn't really answer the question much, but her
Yeah.
answer still made sense because the English was perfect. Okay?
Yeah.
All
Um,
right.
but I don't actually understand the question that much. Yeah, like, what does it mean by public service?
Okay. So meaning that the government should pay for the theatre. All right. So she
So
says,
people can,
should theatre be a business, or is this something that the government should pay for, like it pays for hospitals? Okay, something that for the good of the people, to give the people some entertainment.
oh, so if it's a public service, people don't have to, pay tickets to get in?
Correct. Correct.
Oh, okay, okay.
Correct. Okay. Or
Understand.
maybe they pay a very, very low price. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes
So
sense.
something that is a public service is
Yeah.
usually is something the government provides either for free or for low cost.
Okay.
So again,
Understand.
like a hospital, maybe like in some countries, governments run the buses, you know, that kind of
Understand.
thing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because it's good for the people to be able to do
Yeah.
these things.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So, do you think? And this is actually a hard question, but see how you
Yeah.
go. Do you think? Do you think theatres should be run by a business or as a public service?
So I haven't thought much about this, but normally I can see that most theaters are run by business because, I think people paying for the tickets to watch a play is a form of appreciating the actors that they play in, those play. And also, the cost to, oh, I forgot the word. But oh, I really forgot the word. Um, can we start
Okay,
over?
so
Oh,
remember what I'm trying to say
yeah.
is say something like that, okay? What I mean to I've forgotten the word, but what I mean to say is
No, I completely forgot the word.
what you forgot
But
the
like what?
idea.
No, like it's like when you have to wait. I know the word in Vietnamese, but I'm lost in words.
Give me a clue. What are you trying to talk about? So you were talking about when the actors should be paid. Okay, so people should pay money because the actors need to be paid. Yeah. But
Oh, oh, maintenance.
maintenance.
People, yes.
Maintenance.
Okay, maintenance. Yes,
Yeah,
maintenance.
pronounce maintenance.
Oh, okay. Yes, maintenance.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Ah.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Okay. Let's start again. Remember, by the
Okay.
way, I can't remember if I've told you this. If the questions start to get harder,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this is a good thing, okay, because it means they are testing you to see how good
Yes.
you are. It means they are happy with you are answering the easier questions, okay?
Okay.
So then
Okay.
they are testing you to see how good is she really, all right? So if the questions get harder, that's great, all right?
Yes.
And just do the best you can, all right? Okay. So,
Okay.
do you think theatres should be run as a business or should the government run them as a public service?
So I haven't thought much about this, but normally I always, see that most theaters are run by business because I think the money that people pay for buying tickets to watch a play is, a form of appreciating the actors in the play. And also, I think that the government budget is not always, s- sufficient enough to pay for all the maintenance fee and to keep it in a good condition or keep it to, the fine quality that it needs to be. That's why I think it should be run more by business.
Okay, great answer, Paula. Great answer. Okay, good. Like I say, not an easy question, but you answered
Yeah,
really well. That's fine. Okay?
I just forgot the words.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't
no.
matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, we'll do one more of hers, I think, then I'll give you some other ones. All right.
Okay.
Okay. See if I find you another question. These are boring questions. What's this one?
It's 9:15. How am I already underwater?
I'm in the same boat.
I'm in an actual boat.
I thought Grammarly just...
Pronunciation is one of your strong points.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. She's just going through giving her score. So I think
Examiner will be thinking,
we'll get out of this.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll look at something else just for the last 10 minutes. Okay. All right. I'm just going to ask you some more part 3 questions. Actually,
Oh,
I won't share this with you, of course, because you won't see
okay.
the part 3 questions, of course.
Okay, okay.
Of course you won't. Okay, so I'll just ask you the questions. These are questions to do with the question I asked you before about a
Movies?
favorite place in your house where you could relax. Okay,
Okay, okay.
so these are some part 3 questions to do with that. Paula, why do you think it's difficult for some people to relax? Why do some people find it hard to relax?
I think most people find it, difficult to relax because they have too much stress, or they have to, they have to suffer in their daily life. And when you grow older, I think, having your personal time and personal space is is a invaluable thing because you don't have much time for yourself anymore. And when you actually want to relax, you have to, spend a lot of time doing an activity that makes you feel more, that you can unwind more.
Okay,
And yeah,
okay. Yep, that's fine, Paula. That's fine.
yeah,
That's enough. Okay, that
okay,
is
okay,
enough for that.
okay,
Okay, yeah. Don't, and like I say, don't be scared to just finish early.
okay.
Okay, with a complete sentence. All right. You talked about some activity that helps make people relax. Exercise. Some people find relaxing. What are some of the benefits of exercise?
I think like people of all ages can benefit from exercising because when you're still young or maybe in your teenage years, it's when your muscles can, build most effectively. That's why when you exercise much at this age, you can, become more fit, you can be more active when you grow older. And also with people who, have to have jobs right now, it is also good to exercise because it can unwind and you can release more stress that you have in your daily life. It's a form that it can be, a hobby, or it can be a form for you to, just release stress.
Okay. Do people in Hanoi exercise much after work?
Um, I've noticed that elder people they will exercise in the morning, and especially in the parks. They go jogging and running, and they also do, some breathing exercises. And I haven't seen like this similarity with um younger people, because we have to go to work, we have to go to school, and in morning we don't have time. So even after work, they have to, they have to have meetings with their partners, or we have, or as students, we have to, complete our assignments, and we are just too tired and too, worn out to exercise. That's why I think we are not as healthy as before.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
previous
We've got,
generation.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, good, Paula, good. And before you said that your favorite place in your house is your bedroom. Do you think most people would say bedroom when they are asked this question?
I don't think that most people will say the bedroom, because you know, as I mentioned before, it's the bedroom where you have your personal space, when you can actually do your things in your own, and you are, not um how can I say it? You are not disturbed by anyone. So that's why, even when you're a small kid, or even when you grow older, I think people always want to, have the personal space enough. That's why they always choose the bedroom to be their comfort place.
Okay.
Okay.
You realized the end of your answer didn't match the start of your
Yes.
answer. You just said at the start, you said, I don't think most people would choose the bedroom as their
No,
place.
no, I say that most people would choose,
Oh, you did. Okay,
Oh
sorry,
yeah, yeah.
I
And
misheard you.
explain.
Sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, it makes sense. Makes sense. Okay,
Okay.
sorry, I
Okay.
misheard. My fault. Okay, that's it, Paula. That's all the part three questions. That's it.
Okay. I didn't like that.
You didn't like that last answer? You mean?
Yeah.
No,
If I could do
but
better.
your answer was fine. Do you think most people would choose the bedroom as their place to relax? You said yes, because
Mm,
most that's the place where that's their personal space where they can do what they like, do what makes them feel
yeah.
comfortable, where they can relax, is what you
Yeah.
said, which is fine. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So remember again, I know I'm keep saying remember. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter so much what you say for these answers
Okay.
as how you say it. Okay.
Okay. I
All right.
understand.
So even if even if you can't really think of a great opinion,
Yes.
okay, just as long as you say that in perfect English, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
All right, because remember, as you know, there are no right or wrong answers for these questions.
Yes.
So just say, what you think, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you run out of what you think, that's fine.
Okay.
You don't have to give a fantastic answer in
Yeah.
in terms of content to each of
Okay.
these. You just have to give an answer in good English. That's all.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, so don't worry about the reasons sometime when you do something. Okay.
I'll
All right.
remember.
Yeah, that's fine. So I think you're ready, Paula. Okay.
Yes, I think the only thing now is my writing.
You're writing.
Yes.
Okay.
I will try to, send the essay that you gave me the topic on.
Yeah.
Don't give me the topic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think my reading and listening is okay. I've revised it
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
And
I think your reading and listening it will be great, Paula. Okay.
yes.
You have no problem with that. Your speaking's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good. Especially what you've done with me just now, this last hour. Okay,
Okay.
has been really good. You filled up the 2 minutes, no problem. Your
Mm,
style, just like that student on the video we watched, you were just the
okay.
same. Okay, you were
Okay.
nice and relaxed. Okay, and you
Yes.
took your time, especially by the way in that last answer. Okay, which is really good. Well,
Okay.
you actually paused for a bit. Do you remember?
Yes.
And you said, yeah, I want to think, and that's fine. That's great. Great that you can do that. That is part of natural communication.
Yes.
Okay, so if you have to do that during the test, that's fine. Don't stress about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like tomorrow, my speaking test will be like you know, offline speaking test, not video call one.
Okay, so it's just the speaking test tomorrow?
Oh no, I will take like all four.
Oh, all four. They do all four. Because I know some of the
They don't
students,
have
they.
other options, They don't have like other options.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know why. Yeah. But
Okay. 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 All right. Yeah, I'm sure one of the other students said to me, oh, they had theirs split up. They did
yeah,
the,
yeah.
they
They
did
usually
the,
have the split up thing,
yeah.
but I don't know why mine didn't have one.
Okay. All right. So you have to do, okay. Which one is first?
I will have listening, reading, and writing in the morning, like at 8 in the morning. Yeah.
At
Uh,
8. 8.
actually 8:30. I have to, be present there at
Oh, do
8.
you? Right.
Okay.
Okay. Where is it, by the way?
It's near my house. It's only in Bading.
Ah, okay.
I
So not
chose one near my.
not not far from your house?
Yeah, yeah. I just chose one near my apartment, so that I can take my time.
Okay. So this is a testing center they have?
Yeah, it's a testing center.
Okay, great. Oh, well, if you have listening first up, that's good because you're good at listening.
Okay.
Okay, so good. Then listening, then reading, then writing. So speaking is last.
Yes. Like, at first, my speaking session is at 2:30. Yeah, I chose the time at 2:30,
Yeah.
but then they sent me an, confirmation email
Mm.
and say that it's delayed to 4 p.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it is
So
split up. So you have to go there at 8:30 to do what did you say? Listening and reading and writing.
yes.
But then your speaking isn't until 4 p.m.
Yeah, so I have to go home and then I have to,
Right.
come
Yeah.
again.
Okay. So that's what I was asking about before. So your test is split up.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that what you meant by split up is split up into 2 days. Because usually my friends, when they take the IELTS test, they would take, the 3 other skills in one day and
Mm,
this
mm.
in the other day.
Right. Right.
Uh,
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. So yours is split up, but in the same day.
yeah, but in the same day.
Okay. Oh, that's annoying. So you've got to come home and then
Yeah,
go back.
I'll come home, come back. I don't like,
Uh, okay.
know,
But at least it gives you a chance to relax a bit in between.
yeah, I can, do a little bit more speaking with myself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. But I think you're fine. So the speaking, like I say, you did with me this afternoon is fine, Paula. You do that. You will have no problem.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
So I keep thinking I don't want to give you too many things to think about. Okay. So
I
I'm
will just
trying to be
remember all
careful.
that.
But like
Uh,
I say, don't the main thing is don't worry if you run out of something to say for a part 1 or part 3 answer. Okay?
I I can
If you
just end it,
yeah,
right?
if you can't think of anything, just end it. But end it in a complete sentence. All right? The worst thing is if you end it and you're only halfway through a sentence. That doesn't sound very good.
Okay.
So
So,
if you can only think of 2 sentences for an answer, how does nuclear fission work, Paula? you might
uh,
you might say, I don't have any idea, but I think it has something to do with like the sun. Okay.
okay, can I have a second? My mom is calling.
Yeah.
Con ơi, ơi, được mẹ ạ. Với cả mẹ ơi, chắc là tí nữa con vẫn lên trợ giải cho mẹ một tí thôi, xong con xuống con ôn các thứ. Ờ, ok, ok. Ờ, ờ, ok.
Okay. Does she want you to go or?
Oh, she said that I don't have to go, but like she forgot some sticker notes.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So
So
you
she
you
wanted
have
to
to
bring
you
them
have to
up.
you have to take them. Yeah?
Yeah, but it's not,
Urgent.
it's not in a hurry right now. I don't have to rush it, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, Paul, if they ask you if all you can think of is a one sentence, two sentence answer, don't stress.
Okay.
They'll ask you another question. Okay. All
Okay.
right. And again, you might have noticed that girl who got the band 9.
Mm-hmm.
She made some mistakes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
So if you think you've made some mistake, don't worry.
Okay.
Can still get a band 9
Yes.
if you make some small mistakes. Doesn't matter.
But she's really fluent and relaxed, so
She was. She
yeah.
was. But you have done that this afternoon too, so you can do it. You can do it.
Okay. I hope so.
Yeah, you will. You will, Paula. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it. I think you've done enough talking with me for the
Yeah.
moment. Okay,
Okay.
and you've had a busy day already, so now just relax. I think,
Okay.
or just do some more. Obviously, do whatever revision you feel like, but not too much. I think
Mm,
you want to be, of course, fresh for the morning. But hey,
yes.
you are an expert at taking exams by now, so
Yes.
you have your own routine. So I leave that up to you.
Yes.
But
Okay.
I think you have nothing to worry about. Okay, Paula, you are fine. You are fine. You've prepared very well.
All right.
Okay, and I'm very very happy with you.
Okay. So, can I ask you a little bit more? A
Yeah,
couple of things. Okay.
of course, of
So,
course.
okay. I just want to, compile all the things that you said that I should remember.
Right. Oh, sorry.
So,
I don't want to give you too many things to think about.
yeah, I know, but I will try to like notice that while I will
Mm,
speak, So,
hmm
like in part one, I just have to be relaxed and talk about myself, right?
Yes, the questions will
Okay.
always be about you.
Okay. And in part two, I can have like two approach. The first one is I can tell a story or an
hmm
experience, and the
hmm
second one is I can just think of more bullet points.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. And I should give examples anywhere that I can.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
And also talk about how you feel
yeah, how I
about
feel. Yes.
something.
Okay.
Yeah, like the one you did for me the other afternoon when we talked about about going to Nha Trang. Okay,
Yeah.
you could have talked about, you mentioned you like to go to the beach, you want to go to the restaurant. Okay, um, why do you like going to the beach so much? How you
Mm-hmm.
feel when you're on the beach. I like walking on the sand. I
Mm-hmm.
like going through the water, wading in the water because the water's so warm. When I do that, makes me feel relaxed. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
that kind of thing fills up time.
Okay. And the last thing is for part three, I should answer the question,
hmm
give the reasons,
Yes.
and can give examples where possible, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
That's it.
Okay. Okay.
That's it. Simple as that.
Okay. Now I'm
Okay.
worried about my writing part.
Why
Okay.
you don't no need to worry about your writing, Paula.
I don't know,
Okay?
like I just feel like I'm not that good at
Mm,
writing essays when I'm when I'm being put under pressure. I just sucks at writing if I'm put
sure.
under pressure.
Okay, so just remember the structure I have showed you.
Yeah.
Okay? Which you
Like I
know.
no I have the structures in my head.
Good.
I just feel that like how I convey like my cohesion is just really bad.
No, those examples you sent me were fine. They were fine.
But like that's because like I'm writing those at home. But I'm scared that when I get there, I will, forget words and I will, I don't know.
I
I think
don't think
I'm
you I
overthinking
don't
a little bit.
I don't think you will. I think don't overthink this.
Okay,
Okay?
I try not to overthink.
Yes, you've done many exams and tests already.
Yeah,
You know how to perform in a test.
okay.
Um, and just like I say, just trust the structure that you know. Okay.
Okay.
And again, remember the essay is just like the part 3 speaking. Okay. Especially the body paragraphs. You know, you answer, you give your explanations, you give an example. You know, that's it.
Okay, just like that.
That's it, just like
Right.
that. Okay.
Right.
And when they ask you for reasons for something, remember you only have to think of a couple, not lots. That's all you
Yeah.
have to do.
Okay.
Okay. You'll be fine with that. You'll
Okay.
be fine.
All right.
And so, and just the part 1 writing that we practiced the other day, again, just remember, you know, with the graphs and charts, you are looking for, you know, the dramatic things, the things that really stick out.
Okay.
Okay. And there will be something in the graphs and charts. With the process or the maps, you just describe the changes you can see in front of you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All
And
right.
that's it. You've got this. You've got
Yes.
this. Well, okay.
Yeah.
So, oh, something to show you. Look who's come to visit.
Oh, Maya. Oh,
There you
hi.
go. Hi.
Hi.
Say Sin Chow, Maya. Hey, Sin Chow. Okay. This is
Yeah.
Paula. This is Paula. Hey, hi to Paula. Hi.
Oh, she's not looking at me.
No, stupid cat.
Oh.
looking everywhere but the screen.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
no,
she's just really sleepy now.
she was, but
Yeah.
I heard her meowing before. That's why I went and got
Oh, really?
it's
Oh, okay.
time for her dinner.
Oh, yeah, it's evening where you live, right? It's
Oh
like
yeah,
now.
now what is it? It's after 9 p.m.
Oh, it's 9 p.m.?
Hmm.
I thought it. Oh, normally I thought.
Other way, other way. So I'm 6 hours ahead of you.
Yeah, like, like normally I thought, like, when we are doing the talking,
Hmm.
I thought like it's just about like 6 or 7 p.m. So I always, say have a good meal, have a good evening. Yeah. I thought like you haven't had dinner yet. I don't think that's that late in New Zealand right now.
No, right. So
Yeah.
I had dinner before. I had some dinner
Mhm.
before, but now it's her turn. She's been
Uh,
sleeping all this time.
yeah. Thank you.
Anyway, you see,
Thank
she's
you.
going back to sleep again now that I'm holding her,
Yeah.
not moving very much. Hey,
Yeah. I can
okay,
see.
all right. Say bye bye
Okay.
to Paula. Bye
Okay.
bye. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Xin chào. Chào con. Chào con.
Bye bye.
Okay,
You're
Paula. So,
talking much at Vietnamese.
all right. So, any more questions?
No, I will let you go now.
That's fine. No, I think you're doing great, Paula. Okay.
Okay. I hope so too.
Okay. So I'm very, very proud of you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So the only one more thing, just if you get a chance when you finish tomorrow, just send me an email, just letting me know how it went.
Okay, of course I will send you an email.
Is that
Like
okay?
after I have done my
Yeah.
speaking part.
After speaking. After speaking.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be long. Okay. I just like to know how you got on. That's all.
Yeah, I'll tell you all of my experience. Okay.
Yeah. But you might be tired by then, by the time you finish, so you
It's
might not
okay.
feel like
I
writing
got
much.
used to it. It's okay.
Yeah, so you can just say like, yeah, writing, listening was great, writing okay, but
Yeah.
speaking was fantastic, or something like
Okay, I
that.
hope so
Okay,
too. I
something like
also
that.
too.
I hope so. I hope
Okay,
so.
I will manifest that.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So good luck, Paula.
Okay. Good
Good
luck
luck.
to me too. Okay.
Hope it goes well. Hope it goes well, and I look forward to hearing all about it later.
Yes. Of course, I'll send you a full-length email about it.
Just a few lines is fine. Just a few lines is fine. Okay.
Or maybe I
It'd
want
be
to
great.
tell you about my
Or
experience.
maybe you do. Maybe all
Or
right.
maybe I want to.
That's
Okay,
right.
okay,
Maybe.
so bye-bye.
Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day,
Okay,
Paula.
thank you.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Have a good
I will.
sleep. Okay,
Yeah.
good night.
Yeah.
Early. Yeah.
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 Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Paula. Good luck. Good luck.
Okay, bye. Good. Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.